You are not earning or saving. You are earning, but you have to limit your expenses. And then important part, how to grow rich. Everyone want to be a rich. Then important part, what are the budgets and how we have to make a budget, how we make a plan in our life. The slide I was referring that your expenses are fixed. Your income is depending on your earnings. How you save. Expenses will never reduce. They will increase over the time of your life. You will get married. You will have kids. You will get car. You will get home. So all the EMIs you start kicking in. And yes, there are three kind of the budgets in your life. So deficit budget, when your expenses are very high as compared to your earning. So you have to plan your expenses well. That's why I always refer, start tracking of your expenses. Even today, I create my monthly plans. Next year, plan is ready with me. That what are my planned income as a salary? What is my interest income is supposed to be? And how much I will spend. But before spending any money, I will put a rule for myself. 50, 30, 20. We'll discuss this rule later in slides, that how it helps everyone to save money. Then there is a situation of the balancing of the budget, where your expenses is equal to your revenue. When again, this is one of the toughest situation in your life. And the important part, the surplus budget. Reduce your expense, control your expense. Control your expense wisely. Start spending wisely. Because your income will grow. And before your income will grow, your expenses are planned to grow. Okay, so let's discuss this. So budgeting is one of the important exercise. Put the goals for yourself. What corpus you required at 40 or a 60 age when you achieve, start earning, and when you retired from your life. Important part, tracking of the expenses. What expenses can be avoided? What can be deferred? What can be planned better? Important part. And then review your budgets. Are your savings planned are actually realizing in your life? Or you have to change your plans? So moving to the next slide. So there is a rule for the 50, 30 and 20. Whatever you earn as 100 rupees, 50% of your income should go for your daily needs, which is your rentals, medicals, groceries, EMIs. 30%, what you really want to achieve, your leisure of the lives. Right? You want to travel to the abroad, you can. But limit the 30% kitty of your earnings. Spending on smartphones. Today you are getting help for your parents to getting a smartphones. Once you start earning for yourself, what will you do? You will start getting a credit cards. Spend wisely. And then put 20% of your savings on your retirement funds or emergency funds. And how? Why? Very important rule. What is the emergency fund? Anyone can lose a job. COVID-19 is one of the examples. Your car can be break down. In heavy rain, your car is under flood. It's break down completely. Then the medical emergencies comes, right? Someone is fallen sick in your house. Your friend need to be supported. Your parents need to be supported. So how will you manage your medical emergencies? So the idea is put a 20% rule on your income. At least 20% of your income has to be go for emergency fund. And ideally, whatever you're earning today, so 6 to 12 months of your earning has to be planned. Your monthly expenditure has to be secured. And everything starts with the mindset. So it mindset will change everything, right? Your attitude is more important. Attitude turns to the actions, and action brings your results on the system. And nothing will change overnight. It will take time because of finance. It's a money. Don't think that someone will come and give you offer that the money will be doubled in 3 years. It will never going to happen until it's a very good stock market shares. The money will grow on its own pace. So there are two mindsets. One is a poor mindset. One is a richer mindset. So poor mindset, you start spending as compared to earning. Your spending is very high. You buy your liabilities and cost them money every week. So what happened? Your savings will be a lower side. On the other side, there is a rich mindset. Your spending is less. Your earning is higher. So what it means? That you have planned well in your life to be a rich. Invest in cash producing assets. So what will happen? You have the money. You will invest in a house or you will invest in a showroom, which will give you assured monthly rentals. Because if you buy the house, you have to pay the EMIs. I'm not against it, but you have to create a corpus for it to buy your house. But put your money from a day one, you start investing, that it will start producing money for you for the future. So that the rule of the multiplication starts coming in a picture. So moving to the next slide, smart spending habits. What is the difference in a rich and a poor mindset? How many people have read or follow the Mark Zuckerberg? I have read him. So he has only 7 t-shirts in his wardrobe. The question is why? He's a billionaire. He's a millionaire. He has so much money. But he spent wisely. And if you go back, check, he all 7 t-shirts have a same color. And he wears on every day. Why? He don't want every color to be in his wardrobe? The question mark. The question, why? Because he don't want to spend his time on these things which are not important for his life. Because he has worked on something else to make a billionaire wealth for himself, for his kids. How many of you have worked on the power of the compounding? Anyone who has heard right. If you have heard how it works, go back, work on it. This is a very powerful tool. The compounding works very interestingly in your life. The early you start in your life, it will help you to grow your corpus, plan better, and be a rich guy in your life. And definitely, today you have money, you are young, have the moderate, high capacity of taking the risk. Because you have to start your life. Today, if you lose maybe 100 rupees, 1000 rupees, doesn't make a difference. Take some risk in your life and start putting your money very wisely. But it doesn't mean that you can take a high risk and put everything on a high risk side, right? There are low proportional, low risk opportunities are also available in the market, especially in India. Let me refer the one of these, right? How many of you have heard the PPF calculator? Public Provident Fund, right? So Public Provident Fund is very important tool. If you invest annually 1.5 lakh rupees, it gives you an average interest of 7.1%. So what will happen in 15 years? You will start at 1.5. Over the time, you will start the investment of total 22.5 lakhs, but your corpus will be 38.3 lakh rupees. And if you refer the table from the 11th year, what is going to happen? The power of compounding will start. You are investing 1.5 lakh. You are getting a interest income is also more than 1.5 lakh. So money is start earning for you. These PPF schemes come for the 15 years and extended for next 5 years. So for next 5 years, if you start investing, so your total investment will be what? 30 lakh rupees. And your incremental investment is 7.5 lakhs. But what the corpus you will get? You will get your corpus of 62.6 lakhs. You have created a value for you. 7.5 lakh you invested, 16.8 lakh rupees your incremental invested value. So which is a 2x of your total invested income. And it is also extended for next 5 years. If you invest for next 5 years in this scheme, what will happen? Your investment is 37.5 lakh, my friend, and your corpus will be around 96.8 lakh rupees, which is almost a 4 times of what you have invested. This is one of the safest investment in India as of today. Now let's come to the another rule of the compounding, which is 843, which especially works for the mutual funds in India. And in mutual funds, you can start with even 100 rupees. Tomorrow you will get job, you will get graduate. So start investing. And if you invest, let's say 10,000 rupees per month, your income earnings will be 12.5% per annum. If you invest for 8 years, your investment will be 9.6 lakh rupees. Your corpus will be 18.9 lakhs, which is almost a 2 times of what you have invested. Now coming to the rule of the 8 plus 4, another 4 year, again start investing. So your total investment will be 14.4 lakh rupees. But your income will be, corpus will be 40 lakhs, which is 2.3x of what you have invested. Coming to 8 plus 3, the third rule. If you invest for next 3 years, your investment will be 18 lakhs. And your corpus will be what? 65.7 lakhs, which is almost a 3x of your investments.
Sir, could you please explain what is incremental?
Yeah. So incremental, so if you see, so first 8 years, you have the corpus value of 18.9 lakhs. But at the end of the fourth year, which is 8 plus 4, which is 12 years, your corpus will go to the 40 lakhs. That means you have 21 lakh rupees additional coming to you as a corpus at the end of the 12 years. But what you have actually invested? 14.4 minus 9.6, only 5 lakh rupees. And then coming to the initial third year, which is coming at the end of the 15th year, what you have invested? You have invested only 3.6 lakh rupees. So your total investment is 18 lakhs. And what is your corpus value? 16.5 lakhs against a 40 lakhs. So in 3 years, you have increased your corpus by 25.7 lakhs. Am I clear? Yeah. I'm giving you one of the quick example of the stock market, how it works. It is only if you're going to invest for the long-term purposes. And your time horizon should be 15 to 20 years. Classic example is a Wipro. Why you should start